Yeah.
Perigondo tells us a dramatic unpacking of your equipment causes correspondingly dramatic changes in your perspective on life and survival chances. It's truly life-saving. It's time to leave the dungeon, but where's the exit? We're in the dungeon ruler's lair, and random encounters stand in the way to this exit.
Mm,
Okay. Somebody read five.
I got the
5-3?
next one. Yep.
Okay.
We are in the lair of the dungeon ruler. We'll have to deal with random encounters on the way to the exit. Take turns rolling the d20 to determine failures and successes. Each roll greater than the average party usefulness is a failure. Once everyone has rolled, choose a player who rolled a failure to read card 5.4. If everyone rolled a success, we read card 5.6. Okay.
All right, let's head to the d20.
Hey, it's on the table there.
Yep.
So roll low.
Roll under 19, right?
19 or under.
Yeah. So hang
So
on. I'll just...
only nat 20s will be bad.
Oh, I was going to try to fix the... Hang on.
Average
There we
party
go.
usefulness, 19.
There we go.
Fantastic. I don't know if that changed at all going from 11 to 13. But
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and roll. Ready? Here we
Do
go.
it.
Let's go.
A 13. A success.
Okay. Who's next?
97. Yeah, 97. It's like 19 point something for average usefulness.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
So Phil, that was yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So mine was a 13. That's a success.
All right. Okay, good.
Yay, you're back.
Hey, you're back.
We are established podcasters. We know the danger of dead air.
Right.
Yeah.
We can keep this
Amazing.
going.
Hey, that's a success for me. I guess everybody rolled a success. I'd be very surprised otherwise.
Now we haven't all finished rolling.
We haven't all finished rolling, but
Yep.
yes.
I got a 16. I succeed.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Okay.
I just got a 4, so I'm struggling a bit.
No, that's
Still a
very good.
success.
No,
Yeah.
very good.
The lower, the better.
Oh, right.
You can press R
10.
if you want.
Cool.
We all
Okay,
got
Let's
successes.
take it around.
So
we all succeeded.
Okay, so
Hooray.
Yay.
since we all succeeded, we can jump directly to card 506. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Phew! We found the exit of the dungeon. Any players left who have not described their success yet must each
Should we describe
all...
our successes?
Oh, we didn't even describe them.
it's-
Sorry. We failed
Yeah,
you.
no, you didn't fail me at all. It's just well, in this case we all rolled successes. Otherwise, if we had failures, players would describe a failure involving their object, and the next
Gotcha.
player with a success would explain how they saved the group from that failure. But since we all succeeded, we are any players left who have not described their success? Yeah, all of us.
Every
None of
single
us
one
have
of us.
described.
Gotcha.
So we must each describe, or one of their items help the party find the exit. So, for instance, I'm gonna go. Well, quite simply, what was very useful to find the right direction, even starting from the lair of the plant creature that we killed, was the compass on the handle of the Swiss Army weapon that we have. We almost
Perfect.
got lost at some point, but thankfully to that, it enabled us to avoid something very dangerous indeed. Alex, can you tell us what you saved us from as we were looking for the exit of the dungeon with one of your
That's
objects?
easy. There was a big scary plant monster, and I took care of it with my notched great axe, whose name is Barbara.
That's very good.
You know, I'm a classic. I'm old school. I like to keep it simple, and I like to destroy living things with sharp objects. Sue me.
Hacking and slashing.
Hack, slash. You do it all.
Elena, what did you save us from using one of your objects?
The Great Ring of Truth actually is more than just truth tellers. It's also sees through illusions. And
Oh,
there was an illusion that was trying to lead us astray. And through the Great Rain of Truth, I was able to see the actual valid path through the illusion.
amazing.
Nice.
Incredibly useful.
Swipe, what about you? How did you help us to get us almost at the exit thanks to one of your objects?
So close to the exit was another group of plant monsters getting ready to ambush us. I used the cursed dagger and got it to scream to scare them. And in the disarray, we were able to overtake the plant monsters.
And finally, we reached the exit. Thanks to you, Olieta of the Silver Tongue. How did you manage to get us there to the exit and go through it?
So this was the object that no one expected, and it broke my heart to lose it like this. But this is my my crew, and we got to get out of this submerged citadel. So we all have to contribute. So we got to the very very end, and there was actually this this giant wooden door at the end. It's a different exit than where we came in, right? And we as we came up to it, we realized it's so waterlogged that we're not going to be able to open it. Like, and there's so much water pressure on it, right? Like, even the barbarian's not going to be able to burst through it. The only way that we're going to get out is if we can basically get enough fire up against this door that we can dry it out, and then we can either get through by breaking through, or however we want to do it. So this is the moment that I pulled out my steamy love letter, and I read the letter to the door. And the door dried out by fire.
I was really
It was so hot.
It was just so hot that it dried out the door for us, and we were able to maybe we burst through. I'm not sure what would be the most interesting thing from there. Maybe Tiffany just busted through at that point because it was
I was
brittle.
gonna say, that sounds like a door I
The
could
door
kick
just
down.
sighs and sways
So, like,
over.
Yeah, it
Sways
swoons.
open, right? It swooned. It swooned open.
Uh-huh.
I just want you all to know that I have trusted you with my heart. I have now bared my actual soul and the love that lives within me to all of you. And it was very personal, but
According to that
I
letter,
care
it
about
was
you.
more than just your heart.
What's in your handwriting?
Yeah, we exposed a lot.
It's like
let's not-
hardwood now, this door.
Yes. Anyway, that's what I used to get us out. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. So now, and then proceed to the next episode. 507. I lost track of the order. Alex, can you read 507?
Absolutely. We're out of the dungeon. We bid each
Hooray.
other farewell before going on our separate ways to places we call home. Will we reach them? Our saving throw against lethal hoarding will tell.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
What do we have to do there?
Ryan, read the next card.
We're on our way home. I'm sure nothing wrong is going to happen now. Anyway, we must each roll the d20 and add our individual encumbrance ratio to the roll. Each result lower than 10 is a failure. Each result higher or equal to 10 is a success. That's where that ratio comes into play. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Remind me how to calculate that ratio.
It's
So
your
you
strength
deduct your-
minus your encumbrance.
Oh dear. This is not going to go well for me, but
So you got only 12 encumbrance there.
my strength is 14, so that makes it
so
a 2,
you get
right?
a 2. Yeah, so you
plus
add
2,
2 to your
yeah,
d20 roll. That's
Yeah, you're
not bad.
Not
So
bad.
I'm rolling with old-fashioned advantage.
Yeah. So
Yes, +2.
Hey, I've got +0, so
Okay, that makes me
Okay.
feel better.
if you
I
want, you can
wanted
roll
that extra
easily
going.
by pressing R. So I'm gonna press R.
Oh, you
3
didn't-
plus 2, 5. That's a failure. I failed my roll against lethal hoarding. We'll find
Oh,
out
no.
what the outcome.
I'm going to give it a roll.
Yeah. Woo!
Whoa, that was dramatic.
That was
16 plus 3.
nice.
That's a success. Just remember, it's a success. Next.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Funny, there's a
Oh
little
no!
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh no!
Okay, time for me to roll.
There you go.
Yeah,
15.
success.
Amazing.
Well, my
Okay.
encumbrance is -1, so but 14 is still fine. So.
You still
Oh,
did it.
You're not supposed to be allowed to do that, but okay, fine. I'll allow it.
Wait, what? Oh,
You're not supposed.
well, I paid the price.
It's fine. It's fine.
We established. Oh no! It wasn't 19.
Oh,
I rolled the worst.
wow.
I didn't. You couldn't get much worse than me, but you somehow did it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We encountered
So
different
close.
fates as we went on our separate ways. We must each take turns narrating our fate based on the result of our lethal hoarding saving throw. Players who rolled a success narrate what is the place they call home and how they reached it thanks to one of their items. Players who rolled a failure narrate how they never reached the place they call home due to one of their items. So, Tiffany, you rolled a success. Tell us what is this place you call home that you headed to and how you managed to reach it thanks to one of your objects.
Well, nowhere feels like home quite like. Hang on.
Valhalla Garden Buffet.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's quite like Valhalla Garden Buffet. That's where I feel like I really belong, for lack of a better word.
When you're
And
there,
so-
your family.
Your family, yeah.
Exactly. But among the honored dead. And once I had this, listen, because of my behavior previously, I was not welcome at the Valhalla Garden Buffet for a period of time. But
Oh,
having this membership card, right? This coupon, they were like, well, there's nothing on here that says we can't grant you access to the buffet, at least, as long as you promise not to make too much of a fuss. And I said, yeah.
so there's not much willingness to welcome you back as much as a loophole in the terms of service.
Exactly. There's not enough fine print on this stone tablet, so I get to sit and have a mighty celebratory meal at the end of my journey.
All right, well, we will find out if you find that a fulfilling experience as part of the final step. Ryan,
Yes.
what did you roll, a success or a failure?
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, that's a failure. So tell us, what is this place you call home that you never reached? And
Swanholm.
why? And where did you end up?
So Swanholm is a beautiful fishing village off the coast in the south that has a wonderful manor that Elena lives in or lived in, and has like a beautiful like wine farm for like the grapes and stuff like that. So they make and export wine, and very well-to-do family in that area. And Elena is kind of like the gifted daughter of the matriarch of the family. And so she was on her way home and was very enthusiastic about the new fashion that she was going to be bringing to her homestead. When all of a sudden the sun started beating down on her so hard that she forgot that she had left her cloak behind. And since she didn't have her ring to protect her from the sun, she started drying up a bit and went to lay down to rest and forgot about the giant ring around her neck, and it killed her by choking her to death.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh wow!
Skin care is important.
It got so second nature to wear this thing after a while.
Okay, so I'm not sure it will be still family friendly if you end up rolling a success at the next step and find that a fulfilling experience to be shown to death. But we'll find out.
Is there another step after this for me to roll on? Because
yes,
certainly.
You
Let's just say she gets knocked unconscious.
Okay.
No, you can die. I mean, it.
Maybe.
It's just, is it a good death? Yeah.
Is it a
Yeah,
good
it's
death? Maybe.
And there's the afterlife. I mean, you're a cleric. That's
I could
kind
end
of
up at
your
the Valhalla Gardens.
business.
They do service on both sides of the mortal coil.
That's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Olietta, did you roll a success or a failure?
I did not. I rolled a 2, and I added a 2 to it, and I got a 4.
You never reached that place you call home because of one of your objects. What happened? Where did you ended up?
Yeah. Well, it was unfortunately the collection of the Cry Laughing Comedy collection. So I'm obviously, as I was making my way home, I was, you don't just go straight home. Like, you're testing new material as you stop at various towns along the way. Unfortunately, as we discussed, some of the jokes in there were a little dated.
So I think what happened was I'm no longer welcome in that town. I did spend some time in the I want to say brig, but that's not a ship. Like, they don't have a dungeon. Like, it's a little village, but like, they did put me in a cell and were like, "What are we gonna do with this disaster of a bard who keeps offending everyone with terrible jokes?" And they finally put me on the road and pointed me in a different direction and was like, "You can't go through this town," and like pointed me back the way that I had come. So I think I have kind of kept doing that, right? Like, I keep getting slightly better, but misjudging every town a little bit on what they in particular will find offensive. And so no one has let me through. I've just been trying to get back. Like, I need to get 3 kingdoms over to get back to this prince that's in love with me, right? But I can't.
Sorry, I'm just picturing a comedian going to a faraway land, probably with a lot of sand, finding a gig there where they don't mind problematic jokes.
Right?
I feel like that first town was named Cancel, and like from then,
right? It was
the
like
act of banning you from the
Never after
town
that.
for your
Right.
jokes has been to be canceled.
It's just been following me everywhere. They won't let me across the border. They won't let me perform in any more towns. Like, it's been a mess. So I'm trying to find my way back out of that, like, doing some really deep thinking about my career choices and trying to come up with a way to really take ownership of the decisions that I've made, and find a way out of that space. It's but I'm not sure I'm ever going to get there.
It's kind of it could be a TV show about a journey about finding yourself. It's a bit like Kung Fu with David Carradine, but with a offensive comedian instead of a Kung Fu master. Every time you reach a new town and you offend new people.
Yeah.
Right, and I just
yeah.
Everybody used to love me, and I really don't understand how this keeps happening. I must have very bad judgment on these joke books, but like, I can't seem to stop using them. They're so useful. Like, when they work, they're incredible. It's unfortunate.
All right. Phil, what about you? Was it a success or a failure?
It was a success. So I make my way back into the capital city through some alleyways. A secret knock gets me admitted into the Thieves Guild. I walk in. Everybody stops to look at me. They're all holding their drinks, waiting. They look, and I open up my cloak, and I hold up my dagger, with my favorite dagger, of course, which is still wrapped with leather that it hasn't been used, and everybody erupts into clapping because I still haven't used my favorite dagger. And I head down to the bar as people are checking out my cloak and looking looking at the loud dagger and all that, and pick up a drink and hang out with the rest of the union guys.
So I got 2 questions which are related, which is your favorite dagger a dagger, or is it slang for something else? And are you actually wearing something under your cloak? Because
Well, I got rid of my armor, so like I think I'm just I'm pretty thinly dressed. It is still a dagger, though. It has been a running bet with the guild that I can get through a job without using my favorite dagger.
All right.
I was going to ask how much you made off of not using it still.
Oh yeah, no, I bet every time, right? So
Yeah.
I'm drinking on my profits tonight.
Yeah.
Nice.
Amazing.
Okay, we'll find out if that's fulfilling for you. I failed. So Breeze the Nice, who's not supposed to be on the poolside anymore, actually got lost at sea. He's just desperate. He's riding this donkey, and
I
the
told you
wind.
that donkey was trouble and you didn't believe me.
Well,
Should have left him at the bottom of the ocean.
You should have left him at the bottom of the ocean to eat kelp.
I think the donkey probably ate too much kelp, and with this floating, inflating properties, the donkey is actually very buoyant. It floats extremely well, and that combined with the flamboyant wide rim hat sort of made it so that they carried, left and right across the sea. Um, by the wind catching in this flamboyant hat, but as a result, they sort of caught into, I don't know, some type of the main winds going around these oceans, and they just cannot leave that ocean. They keep circling around it. That might still be fulfilling. I think we did everyone for that, correct? Okay.